Welcome to today's deep dive. So imagine buying this state-of-the-art genius brain to run your entire smart building.
Right, a really massive network processor.
Exactly. But then you realize its arms are just too short to actually reach the light switches or, the ceiling projectors. Today we're looking at a technical product page from HDTVSupply, and our mission is decoding this $488 device that basically gives your network those long-reaching arms. It's the QSC QIO-S4.
Yeah, ARMS is a good way to look at it, but I'd actually call them nerve endings. You see, the newer QSYS processors, models like the Core Nano or the Core 8 Flex, they're incredibly powerful brains.
A very beefy processor.
Oh, absolutely. But they stripped out the physical nerve endings to save space. I mean, they just have fewer physical ports on board. So the QIO-S4 expands the system by giving you 4 bi-directional RS-232 serial ports.
Right.
And one of those also supports RS-422 and RS-485 protocols.
Wait, I mean, in an era where literally everything is wireless or cloud managed, why are we paying to add ancient RS-232 serial ports to a modern network?
Well, what's fascinating here is that while we assume everything operates on Wi-Fi now, Wi-Fi is essentially like shouting in a crowded room.
Oh, sure. Signals drop or get intercepted all the time.
Right. RS-232, on the other hand, is like a dedicated, hardwired telephone line between two devices. It is a guaranteed, uninterrupted whisper.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, that's why million-dollar video walls, architectural lighting, and heavy-duty commercial conference setups still rely entirely on rock-solid serial control. It honestly never drops.
Okay, let's unpack this, though. If the whole point of these nerve endings is to control a projector 50 feet away from the main processor, aren't we just replacing 50 feet of thick serial cable with 50 feet of network cable?
Right.
Plus, a bulky power box bolted to the ceiling.
Not quite, because by decoupling the physical ports from the main processing hardware, you put the control ports exactly where the external hardware lives.
Oh, I see.
And since it only weighs about a pound and is smaller than a paperback book, under 6 inches wide, you can literally Velcro it to the underside of a conference table.
That's tiny.
Yeah, or just tuck it into a server rack where it takes up a quarter of a standard 1RU slot.
But even if you hide it under a table, you still have to power the thing, right?
And that's where Power over Ethernet, or PoE, comes in. This is huge for deployment.
Because you're not running separate power cables.
Exactly. PoE means you don't have to hire an electrician to run high-voltage conduit to a ceiling projector. You just run a single, cheap data cable that carries both the network communication and the electricity.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. What if a room has, say, multiple displays or complex lighting that needs more than 4 ports?
You can actually daisy chain up to 4 of these QIO devices on a single network run.
Oh, wow. So up to 16 ports then.
Yeah, though if you go that route, the PoE won't be enough to power all 4, so you just add a local 24-volt DC power supply.
Right.
And once it's plugged in, the software side is completely drag and drop using the Q-SYS Designer software.
So it's basically like a customizable modular power strip, but for data. You just drop it in wherever you need it, making future expansions completely painless.
Spot on. And that stability is why vendors like HDTVSupply carry this specific gear. I mean, they've been in the AV business for 25 years and have over 10,000 positive reviews.
Yeah, the industry really demands setups that just work.
Exactly, without a tangled nightmare of outdated wiring stretching across a whole building.
It totally shifts how you think about room design. Like we used to design conference rooms and sports bars around wherever the massive computer hub had to sit.
Oh, absolutely.
But devices like the QIO-S4 flip that entirely. Now the computer bends to the design of the room.
I'd leave you with this thought. Look around your own home or office setup right now.
Yeah.
Think about how much daily technological friction, the cable clutter, the bad connections, the awkward furniture layouts.
Oh, tell me about it.
How much of that is caused simply because your processing hub is forced to be in the exact same physical location as your inputs and outputs?